Hello. Today we're going to talk about Topic 1, Section 7, Amortization and Annuity. So, what's different about these financial problems than the last ones? Well, these have to do with payments. Okay, so think about like winning the lottery. You could either take a lump sum right now, or you could get installments over the years. Okay, and usually that accrues some kind of interest, right? So there's a perk to getting a payout. Okay, the alternative way, right, with an annuity, you could also be trying to save money. So you're trying to put your money into a bank, but say you don't have all that money right now. So let's say you want to save a little bit each month. Well, how much do you need to save each month to get where you need to go, right? With interest, of course. So luckily our graphing calculators can do all that handy dandy stuff for us. Remember, we go to Apps, Finance, so number 1, and the TVM solver. So this is where you're going to want to put your information. So for this example, we want to have 1,000,000 Turkish lira. Okay, so that's our future value, right? That's what we're trying to get. Okay, we want to do this over 10 years, so N is going to be 10. We have a 4% interest rate. Okay, so we would need to figure out how much he needs to save each year. So this is interest that happens annually. Okay, right, you're doing it one payment every year. So CPY and PPY are both 1. Periods per year, or payments per year, and compounds per year. And then we can solve for our PV. I'm sorry, we're not solving for PV. That's not what our initial amount. We want to know what our payments are each month, each year. Man, I keep tripping up on my words. I apologize. So we want to figure out the payments he has to make every year to get to 1,000,000 lira. So we use the solver, and we have to solve for the next 10 years. So again, we hit 10, then hit 4, PV is 0, our future value is 1,000,000, and change that both to 1. So our payment is what we are solving for. So we get 83,290. 94. There you go. That's what he's going to have to try and save. So for these problems, I would start to think a little bit differently for your calculator, okay, when it's starting to be paid out monthly. All right, I try to think about changing the problem. Instead of thinking of it yearly, right, once a year, let's think about it how many times and what that interest is. Right, so we're doing 8% to be paid out monthly. So what that means is we're going to take 8% and divide it by 12. Oops, sorry, I thought I had the eraser. Okay, so for your interest, I want you to do 8 divided by 12. We're still doing it for 5. Oh, but now monthly, so now we're going to do it 60. Right, 5 times 12 is 60. So because the money is paid each month, you have to multiply the number of years by 12. Okay, the interest rate per month, okay, is 8 over 12. We were given 5,000. All right, we want, we're not figuring out a future value here. We're getting that payment. And we're going to leave PPY and CPY as 1. So move it over payment and solve, and you should get this. So again, we're doing 60 because it happens 60 times at an interest rate of 8 divided by 12. So our future value, leave it as 0. We were given 5,000. Oh, another 0. Payment is alpha solve. There's our 108. Or 101.38. Okay, so that's what we should be given each month. Okay. Now, what does that mean? Okay. That means you're getting paid $101.38 every month for the next 60 months. So times 60. So you're going to get this much money as opposed to getting $5,000 right now. Okay? So that's the perk of getting an annuity. You get a little bit more by getting it slowly. Okay? All right, so the last problem, we can do the same thing, but now we can do it with amortization. Okay, so that's when things depreciate over time. Okay, so think about a car, right? Over time, it's going to decrease in value. Okay, so let's see. We want to take out a loan, so $35,000. So that's our PV. We know our number of times it's going to happen is 10 years each month, so 120. We know our interest rate is 1% per month. They already did the division there, so, woo. Just kidding. You know, that's just 1%. Yeah, I guess I give you all the answers. Well, the rest should have been easy, because future value is nothing, because we're not solving that. PPY and CPY we're leaving at 1. So then we scroll over and we solve for a payment, and we get $502.15, or whatever, not dollars. All right, so that's how you use your calculator. Have any questions? You know where to find me.